Hi, it's Amanda again, your friendly Vayda product manager. In this video, we'll learn about one of the key elements of the Soil Plus program, the fall cover crop plan. Vayda's cover crop plans include 3 things for each of your Soil Plus fields. First, a field-specific cover crop mix. Second, a planting and termination plan for that mix specifically designed for the field. And third, a benefits analysis so you understand what the cover crop is doing for your soil. Every cover crop mix is specially designed for the field it is meant to be planted on, and each mix is also designed to meet a set of goals that you define with your account manager. For example, your goals could be to alleviate compaction, prevent erosion on the field, or fix nutrients like nitrogen for your crops. Cover crop plans are delivered over the summer and are designed for a planting window sometime between September and early November. Let's see what the plans look like on the Vayda portal. We'll be looking at our own Newport farm data during this demo. As I mentioned before, each field you enroll with Vayda gets its own detailed cover crop plan. Let's see what that looks like. So this is the cover crop plan for field N04. Up at the top here, I can see that this mix was designed for a well-drained silt loam soil with a pH that's greater than 6.2. And luckily this field doesn't have nematode problems, so the mix takes that into account as well. The next cash crop we plan to plant is soybeans. That's also taken into account in the mix. And the goals that we had for this field were to build up organic matter and to scavenge nutrients for our cash crop. So that's listed out here as well. I can see approximately how much this mix is going to cost me per acre and the total amount that I need to use on this field. I also have a planting window and a planting method outlined. In this case, I'm going to be planting this mix by October 15th, so it has time to germinate and grow before it gets too cold and wet. And I'm going to use a broadcast method of planting. And I can trust that the seeding rate here was adjusted for a broadcast as opposed to a drill method of planting. Lastly, I can also see my termination window. I should terminate this 21 days prior to planting, and I should use a chemical termination method. So Vayda will also provide a termination plan for this mix that complements your existing herbicide program for this field. Down below, I can see the specific species that are in the mix, as well as the seeding rates and poundage for each of those to use, as well as the cost they contribute to the mix. But most importantly, I can see how the species benefit my field. In this case, how well they do at nutrient scavenging and how well they do at organic matter buildup. And I can also learn a little bit more about the species and why they were included in the mix by reading the pros and cons. I can easily flip between the different fields that I've enrolled and see the cover crop mix plans for those fields, but Vayda also provides a summary across all my fields on the All Fields page. Let's see what that looks like. This page has 2 main parts. The first is a planting guide that shows which mix to plant on which field, how much of the mix to plant, and how I should plant it. It also includes the optimal planting and termination windows for each field. I'll use this table to plan how and when to plant my cover crops post-harvest and to figure out how and when to terminate my cover crops before spring planting. The second area, down below, is a summary of the recommended mixes for the farm. In this case, I can see that I have 7 total mixes that were recommended across all of my fields. For each mix, I can see specifically the species that are included in it, how many fields and acres the mix was designed for, the total pounds I should order, and then the specific seeding rate in pounds per species as well. I'll use this table when it's time to order my cover crop seed in the late summer. Vayda also provides a benefits and impact analysis so you can understand the nutrient contribution from your cover crop. The analysis includes biomass sampling and a map so you can see the biomass variability across your fields. Once your plan has been created, we will send you an email or a text message to let you know it's ready, and then you can log into the Vayda portal to look at it. And because your plan is available on the Vayda portal, you'll be able to get to it at any time from any device. Your account manager will also set up time to review your plan with you and answer any questions you might have. Thanks for watching.